So that was Digimon Story Time Stranger, at least the main story. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some post-game content concerning that theater in time allows you to go all over time and complete whatever side missions and whatever. I didn't see anything as far as like a versus arena, like a PvP arena, like they had in like the past, like Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. So I don't know. We might have one. They might unlock it later on after the credits. I don't know, but there's still a handful of Digimon I didn't get. There's a whole bunch of fusions. It's a whole bunch of DNA fusions. There's a couple Digimon that I couldn't get. They got the Bond of Courage and the Bond of Friendship, Agumon and Gabumon that I didn't get because you got to max out everything in order to get them. As far as the story of the game go, I liked it. I mean, it was the for those who aren't too well versed in the story of Digimon, this was the story of how the Olympus 12 got together. You know, there's silver groups in the digital world. You have the seven great demon lords, you have the Royal Knights, and then you have the Olympus 12, which is kind of like the Iliad server's version of the Royal Knights, basically. You know, the Royal Knights, they exist in King Drasil's server, and the Iliad server is like a separate one. Like they're based on, like there's four great servers in the digital world. There's the Shambhala one that's based on Asian mythology. There's the Wilshire based on European mythology. There's the Idrisil server, which is like the main one. And then you have the Iliad server, which is kind of based on Greece mythology. So, and this is basically telling the story of how the Olympus 12 originally got together. So so they did a good job with it. I do think it is one thing I will say. The deluxe and the ultimate editions got screwed over. If you paid $100 for this game, you pretty much got screwed over. Because one of the main helpful DLCs wasn't already bundled with the deluxe or the ultimate edition. And that was the Theater in Between's outer dungeons for the XP materials and the money dungeons, which are super helpful if you're trying to rank up or like get your levels up fast. So yeah, they got screwed. Because that's like an additional $8 you got to pay in order to unlock those. But that's like the most helpful DLC that you're gonna get. Everything else is just cosmetic, like outfits and crap. Don't nobody care about that. But outside of my normal complaints as far as like excessive dialogue toward the end, you could skip 90% of that dialogue and you wouldn't miss a thing. Another thing, they changed up, and I can't believe I didn't talk about this earlier. They changed up how you gain certain evolutions. And I know in past Cyber Sleuth games, it was kind of like companionship, and I want to say like the ABI. It was based on that. That determined what forms you got, or the forms you got access to. The ABI and the companionship. Companionship had to be the Digimon had to fight in an active party together, and the ABI was something that you had to level up your Digimon, then de-digivolve them, then level up that de-digivolve form, then digivolve them back into that other form, and that increased the ABI, and then that gives you access to other forms. In this game, it's strictly based on your agent rank, and that's something you can only get once you have enough anomaly points. You can rank up your agent rank, and that gives you access to certain Digivolutions. So, for example, in order for you to get rookies, I mean, in order for you to get champion level, you have to be like level 3. In order for you to get ultimate, you have to be like level 5. And for level 7 and up, you get your megas. So if you just played the game straight through with the story, you only get just enough points um, to gain access to the ultimates. So if you want the megas, you have to do the side content. The side quests, they're pretty easy to follow. They're not difficult at all. They kind of tell you where to go. But that's where the majority of your anomaly points to level up your agent rank is going to come from. You know, they got uh, side quests that give you anomaly points as much as like 50 to 70 to sometimes even 200. So it's definitely worth investing time into. Outside of that, I mean, I kind of wish they would have let us fight that big android that was that got activated. Like they didn't let us fight that. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I thought we would at least got a boss fight with that. Technically, we did, but that wasn't a real boss fight. That was just cinematic plot armor type of fight. That wasn't a real fight. Um, they drugged the hell out of that last boss fight. They literally drug it out. That whole final section was drug out with excessive dialogue and them just like I don't even know what to say for real. Like they just drug it out for no reason. Like this game could have been like you could easily skip all that, be completely fine with the ending. Um, Outside of that, I don't really have nothing else to say about the game. I mean, it's cool. Is it for everybody? No. I mean, this is mainly for like Digimon fans. That's basically who it's for. Digimon fans and people who enjoy like monster gathering, that type of ordeal. You know, it's basically made for them. It's made for primarily for Digimon fans and people who like RPGs that involve some type of monster gathering aspect or element to it. So they do a good enough job with it. I think the character designs is cool. Uh, they didn't make it too complicated for you to get the Digi eggs in order to armor Digivolve and you know to get the human spirits, the human and beast spirits from uh, Digimon Frontier. They had Ancient Wisemon though. Ancient Wisemon was in here because I had him in my party. So I'm trying to. I wonder if they had like Ancient Greymon, Ancient. I mean, technically they did. That was the fusion evolutions of. It was Alderman and Kendo Garurumon. I don't know if they had Ancient Trojanmon, Ancient Volcanusmon, or Volcanomon. But like, there's a few Digimon that they could have had. I low key wish they would make a. I low key wish they would make a Digimon story game that tells the story of Ancient Chaosmon, or excuse me, of Ultimate Chaosmon and Zed Millennium Mon. Them two need a backstory, and I think there was another overpowered Digimon that I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but he fused with like 5 different megas. He was like and he had like a burst mode. He was from one of the Game Boy Digimon games. I hope they tell a story about him soon. But they do need to tell about uh, the Wilchelny server and the Shambhala server. So hopefully we get 2 Digimon story games based on those. Because they already did the Idrisil and the Iliad servers already.
I will protect Iliad's peace, no matter what. This is neither duty nor destiny. This is my own will, my own vow. The future is something we must grasp with our own hands, and let the names of those who support me in my oath, the Olympus 12, be known far and wide. May their names reach worlds far beyond our own!
Yep, the Olympus 12 was born. New Game Plus. You can now play the game again from the beginning using your current data. In addition, higher difficulty levels, Mega and Mega Plus are now available. Let's skip all this. Final battle for natural order. So we all good. I wonder if they gave me the mobs. They did. So looking at my field guide, I still got quite a few Digivolutions to go to. You know, especially when it came to the champions. I'm missing. He's missing his dark piece. Digimon is missing his dark piece. I think one of these is Break Dramon. Most of these I know is fusion evolutions. I don't have. That's Orioken. I gotta do some personality traits. I don't have right at the moment. Middle Myodasmon. I think I got Ballo Myodasmon earlier in the month. What the fuck did I get some sun on my? Oh no, we fought him. Imperial Dramon, he never showed up. I thought he would have showed up. Belphamon, got his Rage Mon. Got all these other ones. Shine Greymon Ruin mode, I did not see it in the game. Loki kind of disappointed in that. Like it's still a handful of Digivolutions I didn't get. But I know most of those are going to come from the DNA evolutions. As far as the costumes go, the costumes are straight. I kind of wish they would have did more with the pants though, instead of just having shirts. But you know, pickers can't be choosers. They want you to pay for those costumes. Like I think the card game was cool. The card game was all right. But that's the whole game right there. So I'm expecting it to be some type of DLC with the game. Like I said, the Witcherly server, which is based on European mythology, and the Shambhala server, which is based on Chinese mythology. I think we should get Digimon story games in the future based on those two. Because the first two was based on the Royal Knights in the Interstill server, and this one was based on the Iliad server with the Olympus 12. So there's still like 2 more Digimon servers that we need to find out. Also, we need to get the forums from Ghost Game, and they need to get the ones from the Digimon Adventure remake because I didn't see Blitz Greymon or Crescent Garurumon, which was a letdown. Uh, and they also need to add the upcoming forms from Digimon Beat Break. So I think one episode is out already. So like it's certain things that I would have liked to see. So hopefully we get those as DLC in the future. I didn't see Gumdramon, which was the second. It was actually from the second series of Cross Wars. Like I know we got Shoutmon and all that, but I didn't see none of the uh, times 7 forms or anything like that. It would have been dope to get his superior mode. Um, trying to think of the name. I believe it was Skull Nightmon. He should have been in the game. If he is, I didn't get the form yet. But it's a few, like it's a handful of Digimon that should have been in the game that I have not seen, if they even put them in the game. So, yeah, um, pretty decent game. I liked it for what it was. It would have been dope if we would have got the other legendary warriors from Frontier in here too. Like all we got was Bunimon, Lobomon, and we got Wanamon in here too. But we're missing obviously like the other 7. I know they gave us Cerberusmon, but he was just supposed to be a replacement for Loamon, which they could have put Loamon in here, Duskmon, Volgasmon. Like they could have gave us the other, legendary warriors. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything else. Being able to get the 12 Davis, that would have been cool. The only ones we got was Antilamon. That's like the only 12 David that's in the game. None of the other 12 Davis from Tamers, which is season 3, is in the game. So that's a disappointment. Other than that, that's it. I really can't say nothing else. I enjoyed the game for what it is. I mean, if you're a fan of Digimon, I think you'll like it. And that being said, I am off. That was, until further notice, that was the ending of Digimon Story Time Stranger. Hopefully, whatever DLC, if we get any, is worth it, and they definitely give us something to be proud of. So, thank you guys for watching. Peace, and I will see you guys next time.